Following sanctions issued against Russia amid the country's ongoing military invasion of Ukraine, Canadian authorities impounded an Antonov An-124 flown by Volga-Dnepr Airlines. The Ukrainian-built cargo jet has flown for the Russian air freight specialist for its entire career and was in Canada to deliver COVID-related freight. Well, it's been nearly a month, and at the time of this video's production, the aircraft is still in Toronto. Let's take a closer look at this situation. In early March, reports emerged of a Russian-registered Antonov An-124 being seized by Canadian authorities after finding itself in the wrong place at the wrong time. The country, like many others around the world, issued sanctions against Russia due to its present aggression in Ukraine, as well as banning its airlines and aircraft. According to chaviation.com, the aircraft in question bears the registration Romeo Alpha 82078. Clocking in at 27.21 years old, the aircraft presently flies for Russian cargo carrier Volga-Dnepr Airlines and has done so consistently since its 1996 delivery. Arriving in Canada at the end of last month, CH Aviation reported that the aircraft came to the country carrying a shipment of COVID-19 testing kits ordered from China. Data from FlightRadar24.com shows that the last leg of this journey took it from Anchorage to Toronto, arriving on February 27th. Following Canada's airspace ban on Russian carriers and aircraft, the country impounded it a day later in Toronto, where it has remained ever since. It has now been nearly 1 month since the Antonov An-124 arrived in Canada and was impounded. In fact, enough time has passed for CH Aviation to change the aircraft status on its database from active to stored. Volga-Dnepr Airlines is reportedly working to secure the aircraft's return. This would either require an end or an exemption to Canada's ban on Russian planes and operators. Volga-Dnepr said in a statement that it is engaging in the, quote, settlement of all formalities to be able to fly to its home base. The operator also confirmed the reason for the An-124's journey, stating, Volga-Dnepr Airlines operated a series of charters in the interests of the Canadian government, delivering vital COVID-19 related products from China. This isn't the first instance of Canada strictly applying its sanctions against Russia in recent times. Indeed, Simple Flying reported earlier this month that the country had blocked a private jet from departing Yellowknife Airport, or YZF, in the country's Northwest Territories. The reason for this was the fact that it had Russian passengers on board. In this situation, the aircraft also shouldn't have been technically permitted to enter Canada in the first place. However, the nationalities of its passengers reportedly only became clear after border officials met the plane upon its arrival in Yellowknife from Geneva. What do you make of the An-124 seizure? Have you ever seen this particular aircraft type on your travels? Let us know your thoughts and experiences by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.